welcome to this short video. All those who are watching, thank you, and I'm glad that you're going to be a part of this. Yeah. Well, I guess some of you have already heard of the new movement going on in Ghana, the base movement.com. I mean, you register at the base movement.com, but the name of the movement is the base movement or the base. Yeah, and some of us have taken it upon ourselves to, to clamor for change in governance in our country, Ghana, right? And it's for good reasons. I mean, this is not born out of hatred or jealousy or enviness or anything towards the two prominent parties, the NDC and the MPP. I mean, we are doing this genuinely because we think Ghanaians deserve better. I mean, everybody deserves better in this world, especially when you are in a country where God has blessed you so much or blessed us so much with all the natural mineral resources that we can think of to make, Ghana a better place and even extend some of our benefits to the rest of the world. And sometimes some of us, we hesitate to do what we're doing, or I hesitate to do what I'm doing sometimes because I'm like, the writings are on the wall. The writings are on the wall. Can't we see that this NDC and the MPP parties, they've just wasted our time? They are wasting our time. They just come to amass wealth, enrich themselves and their family members and their cronies and their bedfellows, and that's it. They don't think about the people. Look, the perennial situation where teachers and health professionals, and for that matter most civil servants, go out there to protest for benefits, for their salaries, and it's not right. It's a thing that should be nipped in the garbage, in the dustbin. This should not continue. We are in a computer age. Why is it that somebody is given a job, they do their work so many years down the line, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, they don't get paid? I mean, why? Ghanaians, you need to put on your thinking caps. You need to stand up and rise. Teachers and health professionals. I've done this video several times. The time for you to join the base is now. Teachers and health professionals in Ghana, if you haven't joined the base, please do so. Join the base at thebasemovement.com. The base is going to be transformed into that political party that come 2028, God willing, when we take over the reins of governance, we will make sure that every Ghanaian will benefit from all the natural mineral resources that God has blessed us with. There is no reason why anybody should be poor in Ghana. I'm not saying everybody will live like a celebrity owning aeroplanes. No. But there's no reason why you go to work as a teacher, you go to work as a nurse, you go to work as a biochemist, a lab professional, whatever, that you shouldn't get paid. There's no reason. The politicians, they take their salary every month. The politicians take their salaries every month. So why is it that they don't make it possible for the regular ordinary teachers, health professionals to get their salaries at the end of the month? They simply don't care. The NDC and the MPP have proven to us they don't care. What are we waiting for, Ghanaians? Mr. Mahama has proven he doesn't care. He has nothing new to offer. Mr. Mahama has nothing new to offer. Look at what these guys went to do at Kofi Juma's house. Look, I mean, is this a civilized society? Is Ghana really a civilized society? Look at what they went to do at Mr. Kofi Juma's house. As much as I have fallen out of love with the MPP, it doesn't mean such things should be condoned. No. And I put the blame at the doorstep of the MPP. Sometimes you guys do not understand why we blame the MPP. When the MPP was in power, if they made sure that institutions worked and we had professionals working, some of these things wouldn't have happened. Look, governance is business. Governance is business and must be run by professionals. You don't put square pegs in round holes who are just there to like, you know, to vent their anger or take their pound of flesh from somebody. You don't do that. You put professionals in positions, people who have experience in the working environment, that you put at positions for them to execute, their assigned duties or roles. I mean, this cannot continue in Ghana, where we have people from national security, whatever you want to call it, just get into. As for me, when I'm in Ghana, I'm ready. You cannot just come to my house and break into somebody. No, that's just uncivilized situation. How do you do that? Did they even have warrant? Did they have a court order, a judge's warrant to break into Mr. Kofi Juma's house? That is not cool. That is not cool. But once again, I blame the MPP. When the MPP was in power, if they ensured that the institutions were working right, some of these things wouldn't happen. Governance is business. And one thing I also want to talk about is the president's brother using his brother's aeroplane. What's his name? Ibrahim Muhammad's aeroplane to fly around. That is not right. That is not right. You know what, Ghana, there's nothing like free. There's nothing like free lunch anywhere. How about if the next government comes and Mr. Ibrahim Muhammad says, the flying that was offered to his brother wasn't free. But look at this situation. How is it that a country can birth a citizen and the citizen can own aeroplanes, but the country itself or the country herself cannot own an aeroplane for the president? Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? Some of these things should not be condoned. Some of these things should not be condoned. My brothers and my sisters, my fathers, my mothers, whoever is watching me, Ghanaians, we need to put on our thinking caps and think like, human beings. The time for you all to join the base is now, especially health workers and teachers. Health workers and teachers, the time for you to join the base is now. And also our market women, all those working at the market. For how long have we had the MPP and the NDC? Our mothers at the marketplaces still urinate in cups and whatever they can lay hands on at the marketplaces. They don't have any place of convenience at the marketplaces. MPP comes, MPP goes, MPP comes, MPP goes. It's the same thing that these guys, they come to do. The same thing. They've never changed. And they're not going to change because they don't have good intentions for the people. The NDC and the MPP, they don't have good intentions for the people. Those of us living outside the country doing this, it's out of, the goodness of our heart. Because we know that whatever we are benefiting here on somebody's land or in somebody's land, you deserve the same too. I'm not smarter than you. I'm not handsome than you. I'm not intelligent or brilliant than you. Ask people in America, if you need a job, you don't need to go and talk to any politician. Why is it that a health worker, a teacher, completes education and they need a job and they have to see some politician, they have to get a job through a politician? There are jobs in America if you want to work. You may not get a job that, suits your profession, but there are jobs if you want to work. There are jobs if you want to work. Like I said, you may not get a job that may suit your certificate, as in maybe you've studied law and maybe you cannot find a job as a lawyer. You can do something else. There's always something to do here in America. There's always something to do. People, how do you think people work 2 jobs, 3 jobs and all of that? How do you think that comes about? I don't need to talk to no politician to get a job. I don't need to talk to a politician before I get paid. I don't need to talk to a member of parliament. They are useless. I keep on saying and telling you guys that the parliament house, it should be abolished. It should be abandoned. They are just thieves. They are just corrupt people. All they come and they know is contracts. Well, peace and love to you, right? You bring the other half to make it full. God bless you. I love you.